Hi everyone, it's Ayesha here from God FM, and I'm just about to take a microwave apart. I found one on the street earlier. Let me just lean you up there for a second. How are you doing, everyone? Alright, so this is the microwave. I have just taken off the cable. That's it. Like so. Alright. And I've just taken out the inner bits as well, just to secure it. And I'll do a video. Oh, you might not be able to hear me. I'll do another video as I'm going, alright? Alright. Hope you're enjoying. Take care. Alright, so I've taken out the screws out of the top. Is it the top? The back. Yeah, so the front is underneath. So I've taken out of the top. And now I'm just about to do the bottom. I've done the back and I'm doing the bottom. Okay. Right. And there's quite a few screws. All right. Take care. Kiss, kiss. Hi, everyone. Okay, just to show you, I've done the top at the bottom. And then I've also done the sides on the other side. And I'm just about to start pulling it apart. But I need both hands. So I'll show you in a minute. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. This just fell off. So very exciting. Oh, I just love doing this. Okay. So basically, it's all just falling apart. Okay. Basically, it's kind of the wrong way around. I kind of need it on the other side, but it's all right. I can work with this. But basically, let's get that off. Now we can have a good look at what's inside a microwave. Isn't that amazing? Don't you think? I think it's amazing. And I'm really surprised people don't take things apart. You know, from my point of view, it's just so enjoyable. I don't know what that is. These are very powerful. I really like these silver things. Alright, so I'll start taking it apart and then do another video in a minute, alright? Oh, what's at the back? Just so you can see. Yeah, not much really. Just try and show you. Alright, okay, kiss kiss. Love you. Alright, so I've just taken off the little thing off the side. The front door is over there still. Pulling off a bit, and basically what we have underneath is this connection here, and that spins it all. I don't know if I can take it apart really without both hands. It's quite hard to do. Oh yes. So there you go. So that's that undone, and that's what that is. Very amazing, isn't it, hey? I think so. I don't know why we don't do this with children. Let's see what's underneath. Let me show you. Oh. So this is, that's the front control center. And then underneath is all of these wires and bits and pieces on this side. Let's just close this door. Let's get rid of this. All right. It's a bit easier to have a look, isn't it? All right. So basically, that's all our controls. There's so much going on. And the wire, obviously, I've just snipped that. So this comes into here, then into this bit here, which has come loose. And then some other earth wires. These are earth wires here. Then the positive and negative come in here. But it's also got an earth wire there, and that goes to here. This is the earth wire that comes then to the fuse board here. It's very interesting, I find. And then I don't know what that is there. And I don't know what that is. But again, it's very interesting. I could do with a diagram of what these things are, really. So this is a danger high voltage. So that's the bit that I've got to be very careful of taking apart because it's dangerous, right? Normally you get magnets inside these as well. So I normally keep these because I really like them. I have another one here. So anyway, they help me ground myself because I'm not really grounded because of all this technology around me. And I'm allergic to Bluetooth, basically. And I'm allergic to these funny light bulbs as well. So anyway, I shall do another video in a minute. Kiss, kiss. Hi everyone. So I've taken it all out, all of the wiring. I'm just about to take the fuse board out there and that. And I've taken all of this out as well. And here's the little light bulb. I thought that was really quite interesting. I haven't taken this bit on the back off yet. Well, yes I have. Oh, I did do that. Did I? Oh, no, it's underneath. Alright, that must be the thing for twirling it. Alright. So yeah, this is what we have. Alright, kiss kiss. Hi everyone. Right, okay, so I've taken most of it all out now. This is just the front control. And I can take it all out in a minute when I've got both hands. Right. What I've done is I've taken this all apart, but this I've got it jammed. I've got a nut that's a bit screwed. So it's going to be a bit tricky to take this out. So I'm going to, I've taken this bit apart as much as I can. And I'll try and get to it without damaging it. Because otherwise it can be quite tricky and dangerous. So I will update you how I will get it off, or if I get it off. If by some miracle I can get that nut out. You see, it's just, I've really mashed it up. It's because I went with the wrong square head, and then I must have just caught it, and then it wouldn't accept any square head of any kind, and we're just really struggling. I've tried with some tape as well, and that won't work either, so it really is a pain. Just going to look for some rubbers and just see if I can get a rubber in there, see if that will work. All right, kiss kiss. Hi everyone. Right, guess what? I managed to find a way to get this out with a nut doodah. Okay, so that should just come out now. And this is the piece that's quite dangerous. It's quite hard to take this apart. So for now, I will leave this as it is until I have worked out the best way to take that apart. It's different to the last one. Maybe I can get to it by taking that off. Okay, so in a minute I'll do another video of all these bits that I've taken out once I've taken this outside. Okay, so this just attaches to there. That's inside here. Fun and games, eh? Alright, so yeah, this is me, and I've actually taken something else apart today as well. I decided to get rid of all Bluetooth equipment and take it apart. And these are the speakers out of a Panasonic system that that I took apart earlier. And basically, I'll show you. That's the Panasonic system. Speaker pieces. The main thingy of it. Just to show you that, you know, I like taking things apart. Especially if Bluetooth's giving me problems, I'm going to take it apart. And I'm going to find out what's inside it, you know. I found some really interesting things inside it. I thought about filming it, but I just thought, oh, the microwave's going to be done later anyway. All right, have a good day. Kiss, kiss. Bye, everyone. All right, okay, so I've taken the microwave apart, and this is what came out of it, okay? I really enjoy doing this, okay? So this is the biggest part of the microwave. I'll try and show it to you. It's like a boxy thing. I think, well, let's see what it says. It says danger, high voltage, a capacitor. So that's a capacitor. Very nice. And then on the back it has all of these wires and all of this nice stuff. More wires this side. And then that's the bottom. Okay. So that's our capacitor. Then it's attached to some wires. Show you. So it's got wires which I chopped off here. Of this there. Right. And I've pulled those bits off now as well. So that went into there. And then I don't know what that is. This white thing. But I'm sure we'll find out in a second. Okay. And then we've got this thing that it goes into. I don't know what that thing is. Let's see what it says, okay? It's fun to learn, isn't it? Oh, it's also a capacitor. So this is a high voltage capacitor made in Ningbo, China. Now, this is what I've said about regulators who inspects this stuff to make sure it's not equipped with bugs in it. Or, I don't know. All right, and then found loads of I found two of these. One I couldn't get out, one I did. And basically, it's like a little switch. But the actual switch area was inaccessible. Might be for the door. As a sort of trigger to say that it's closed. And then it had some wires in it as well. Then we've got this little thingy here as well. And this was near the front door. And this was in front of this other thing as well. What we got? Well, we got these little, these are my favorites. I love those. They're really nice. This is a sonic machine thing. I found it in the fire alarms. It's what makes the high frequency noises. It goes ding, but I think it's also a frequency-based microwave sonic thing. I don't know, but they're in all of the fire alarms. I find them very pretty. And then we've got these funny square things. And then little areas to put wires in. And these round things. I mean, it's just, wow, isn't it? I think, ooh, so interesting. More areas for wiring to go in. And then this one was for the switches, you know, for the front door and the timer. And all of the wires that connected to it. So that would be in the front, and then that's at the back. Okay, then we've got this, which is the fan. The fan. And inside here is this lovely piece of equipment, very pretty. I'll be taking that out in a minute as well. I don't really like the fan. But that's what is needed to cool down the equipment as it's microwaving. It's interesting, isn't it? Such a big fan. I mean, if you look at it in scale. Let's see. I'll get a packet of cigarettes so you get an idea of the scale of it. It's quite big to go in a microwave, right? Hooray. And then there was this as well. And that was attached to this, which also then attached to the microwave. Gary, you can't come up here at the moment. Sorry. Cats. Right. And then, as I say, there's this thing. Now, if you look, then you might see these little bits here. And I think they can be unclipped, but I'm not quite sure how to unclip it. I don't know if I've got pliers strong enough or or levers strong enough to lever these out, because otherwise the magnets will get damaged. And these are magnetrons. The last time I took one of these apart, I actually took a hammer to it. And I found out that that's deadly dangerous since, so I won't be doing that. But the last time I just hammered away at it until it fell apart. First I hammered this off, and there was all sorts of interesting things. It was like a little transformer. No, it was like a coil inside there with two little pointy things, two coily things in there. And then this, I can't remember what that led to. I think it just goes through the middle, from my understanding. It's very interesting, and also it looks like it's bent, so not, it's not in line. It's not really built to be taken apart. If you see, it's very interesting. But this is a very interesting piece of equipment if you think about what it does, isn't it? And well, all of it is very interesting, I think. All of it's very pretty as well. I really like all of this. And I like these with my magnets and my coils and my machines that I make to calm down myself against the environment. I also like, when I was taking apart the, whatchamacallit, I got these out today as well. Bits of metal out of the radio. This is a little machine I made. What's it called? Hydron Bomber, it's called. And basically in there's magnets, coils, and a whole various thing all wired up, but not hooked up to anything. But really does help me. And I've got lots of those different types of things I do. If you look here, this is a oscillator. Let's just turn it off and on again so you can see. So the oscillator, so is it going to be on or off? It looks like it's not. It looks like it's decided it's on all the time. Oh, that's off. That's on. Okay. So with the oscillator, it sends out frequencies indefinitely into the environment based on what it has around it. So I have a machine that I made here and one underneath. This one I think is called Zulu, and this one is called Mambo number 5. And basically they're just different things that I've put there. And sometimes I will make electrified water using the oscillator sound and my machines, and with a silver water maker. And when I do that next, I will also tell you about that. I also have another machine I made here. It's in a box, and that one does plug in. And then I've got these which I've made, which is wires, and made them into sort of like coil things. So I've got 2 of those, and sometimes I wear those around my neck and around my waist just to ground me, because I'm really affected by all the frequencies and things. All right, so hopefully you get some idea of what I'm doing. Oh, when I run this, and I don't always run it because sometimes I have problems, I normally have a radio here, but I found that radio, I have a bad connection with radio coming from the window. But if I've faced the radio inside, it's okay with the aerial. So this is this the aerial? Yeah, that's the aerial. And I have to wind it up into the flowers for the radio. And it, well, it's not plugged in at the moment because I just took that radio apart. This is the voice to skull machine that I made. So that helps with frequencies as well. And normally I would attach that to an aerial, or to one of my walkie-talkies. I'll just show you those. Boop. Walkie-talkies. So, but at the moment I'm doing a sort of detox of any radio, TV. I've thrown away all TVs, and I'll put that in a minute. I think I'll get it in. You know, it's really hard to put it in to charge it. There we go. So yeah, for me, this is like my work counter, and I work on it, then I clear it, and then I put my new things over there. And it's fun and games. As you all notice, I like magnets. Magnets are really good for you as well, for magnet massages. This one is a fishing magnet, and it is a 350 kilo to 500 kilo magnet. So is that one. And then so is that one. I just have them everywhere. And they really help me. So if you're targeted, then you might find that helps you as well. Start taking things apart, finding out what's inside everything. Oh, this is a motor that I took off the back. Was it the back or no, the bottom? And that motor turns the little twirly thing that turns the plates around. And so yeah, it's very interesting, I thought. Very interesting indeed. Oh, I wish they did these things in school. I really do. Oh, and there's another, is that the other fuse board? Oh no, I've already talked about that. That's that fuse board and that fuse board. Yeah, I've already done, have I done that with fuse board? I think so, yeah. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and I'll probably just do a last video once I've taken all this off. I'll take all these wires off, you see, and I can recycle these wires into wiring for any machines I make. All right. Oh, and then this is just the little gadgets inside that I took out. This was out of the radio, actually. Let me just show you. I got these out of the radio. There were 3 of them. Oh. I just keep anything I think is interesting. So interesting. There are 3 of those. One. A switch thing. That's off the microwave. It's one of the wires. Oh, here it is. So there's another one out of the radio. Oh, there was another thing I found. Where is it? Just a second. Let me get a plate. Then you can see what I got out of the radio as well. So I love all these little things. This was around these funny paper wires, which were, where are they? Paper wires like this. It was around this one. Yeah, that one. Which was connected to the power switch-on switch. And you can see through it. It had some funny tape on it. The tape I thought was interesting. I took the tape off to show. Keep it. It's like, it almost becomes like a fabric when you try and take it off. So it's really unusual, very sticky, but quite nice tape. So this I thought was really pretty, very unusual. Took that out of the radio. This, I love these things. They really do stuff with magnets, I find. It's probably because of all the copper that's inside. I found this also in there, along with what looked like a type of board. I took that out and burned that. And this was out of the CD player, and that's the lens that came out of the CD player. And that would burn a CD, but would also wipe your mind. And see how small it is? And you can play music with it. That's what they're using. And so that is a laser lens. So I've kept that as well. All right. Yay. Hooray. Catch you in a bit. Hi. I just want to show you what I did now. Okay. So I've taken this off as well. That was another little fuse off this, which had the fan on. That's where the fan was sitting. And I've taken that apart. It's quite pretty as it is. I think that's it really. And then I've got these, and I'm just about to take these off. And, you know, take what I want out of this. And then I'm going to be there, and I'll obviously destroy that. I don't really need that. I might keep the little soundboard and a few bits off there, but that's about it really. And then, so as I say, I've got to look at what's that. So I'll do that in a minute and then come back to you. Okay, kiss, kiss. Just to show you, I found this little fuse thing, and it came out of here. So it came out of this little section here. Okay, just try and put it in. Okay, so that was interesting as well. To show you, I thought, it just looks like a standard fuse. Very interesting. Ooh, look at that. So anyway, I've just taken the white thing apart, and look at that. Isn't that amazing? It's like a fuse. Obviously, I can't switch it on now and show you what it looks like when it's on. So it's very dangerous to do that, but I wanted to show you that. Isn't that amazing? It's very amazing. Have a great day. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I've done the microwave now. Gary has picked this is his spot, actually. It's also my spot when I'm taking things apart. And anyway, he likes to sit here when I'm not taking microwaves apart and do TVs. And, well, I did that in the lounge. Or radios. This is sort of my workstation. And so I wanted to just show you what I do. If you're targeted and you're struggling with EMF attacks, then this is what I've done with this for now. It's just stacked it, and it's leaning just ever so slightly on the wall. And what that will do is any power that's running through this wall will be sucked through the fan and then into the magnetrons, and then into the transform. Whatchamacallit. And then I've got this one here too, from the other microwave I took apart. And I really like these. These are very good. So I just wanted to share that, and just say that I think that, sorry about the mess, but literally my life has come to a grinding halt as I try and expose what's going on, but also just try and find out about the technology. So whenever I can, I'm taking things apart. And you might find that if you find a microwave at the rubbish, grab it, take it apart, and if you're struggling with EMF or ringing in your ears, these seem to sort of balance things out a little bit, I think. Anyway, and I wanted to share that. And someone was commenting on my videos today about everything, and I think people are aware of what's happening. The more you talk about it, the more people are thinking this is getting a bit out of hand. And basically, we've got hooligans running the show. And reptilians, it seems. Reptilians. David Icke does seem to be on about something with reptilians. A lot of people are seeing weird things as well, with spacecraft and demonic alien things, giants, orbs. Now, I want to talk about the orbs. The orbs, I don't think are good, okay? So basically, I don't get orbs, I pray. But I have had on cameras from my old office when I was there after the hacking. I stayed at home for about 4 months, and I had 2 staff who had not been trained, but I had a nervous breakdown, and I just had to stay at home in 2015. And I said to the Lord, I just need some time to recover. And I would check the cameras, and I actually saw what seemed to be angels in the office watching over my office, right by the front desk and at the bottom of the stairs up to my area, where I had my desk. And I believe they were angels. It was just like very bright light, but it was different times, and it wasn't a reflection of the light. It was definitely a presence. You could see an outline of a being, and it was very bright and light. I believe that we've always got angels assigned to us by the Lord. And I also believe it's all about having confidence and believing the word of God, that you are saved and that you have authority. So if you come under attack, don't be afraid to plead the blood of Jesus and command the demonic entities out of the people who are being horrible to you. If they mock you for believing in Jesus, then my attitude is that they've obviously got a demonic entity and they need to be cleared out of that host, So I know it's very overwhelming what's happening in the world, but I just really think that we've just got to take on board that God is with us. Whatever happens, God is in control. And we are all being tested, so let's just do our best, prove to God that we are worthy and we are very good. Oh. And also, just to show you, my friend told me about this. She said, oh, put your phone in tinfoil, several layers. So I made this little case, and I can fit my phone in it. This bowl, I got at a charity shop, right? Oh, that's where my sunglasses went. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's where they are. So, basically, basically with this one, I found this at the charity shop, and I was like, oh, that's so nice. And I got it, and I think it splits a little bit now, but it's brilliant for salads. But also, if you can't hear your phone, stand it in a mug or in a big bowl, and then, it's really good. So if you want to play the Bible all night long, you can put your phone in it, so like this. See, can you hear the difference? Because I stopped using Bluetooth speakers or any types of speakers, all radios now, and TVs. They're all out. I don't do them, and I just listen to the Bible now when I'm doing anything. And then I use a battery pack. I cover all my cameras, and I also cover little lights. I don't know what's inside or any of these devices. Everything I've demonstrated to you is that I don't feel comfortable that, people with bad intentions have had access to all of our technology, and I don't know what they've been putting in anything. This is not easy to take apart, so I just take the right precautions. Yeah, like the Ring cameras, they're all rigged up to send the information to a central location. AI. And AI, I believe, is what's doing all of this to us through people, which is demonic. It's all demonic. Okay? But I want you to know that God is with us. Be strong. I think what's really put the fire in my belly is we haven't got much time. And we need to wake people up. And also, God has been very, very majestic and magnificent in releasing this information to me. And what I've found with God is if anyone tries to mock God or mock me when I represent God, then God will find a way to basically show them that they are in the wrong. And that's what he does very well. So if you're a targeted individual and you've been made a fool of, your day is coming very soon where you won't be made a fool of any longer, and everything will come out in the wash, and it will come out through the news and everything else. All right? So Jesus is all about the truth, and the revelation of Christ is the revealing of the truth. No matter where we are, if it involves Jesus Christ, then the truth follows us, but it also walks before us and to our left and to our right, in the past and in the future and right now as well, because God is the Word. And so be positive, try and be positive. If you're under attack, just remember that God can make a way, no matter who you are. Okay? Love you guys. Oh, and I'm a bit late with the Daily Light and the Daily Sword because of the things I've been doing today. I've got problems with my ears still, where they've been a bit sore. So I've just been letting them recover, because it's hard to do the Daily Light when I've got sore ears as well. But I've just been a bit tired as well with everything. So I've just been trying to catch up on rest. Because it's quite draining, I think, with all the things that are going on, emotionally, mentally, physically. I just feel like I'm at war full time. It is flight or fight all the time. Oh, this is the audio Bible I have on. And the devil speaks with a different voice. It's so good, it is. So, yeah, that's what I recommend. Playing the audio Bible. Don't have a TV. Are you hear? So, the demons are legion, and they are many, but they also occupy people around us, and they don't want to be cast out. So they also don't want you to know your power, right? So start really praying. Fasting is the solution as well, fasting and prayer. And then you've got authority and more power through the Spirit. And this is a spiritual war. Okay, the war that we're at the moment through AI. It's like the wind, you can't see it. It's a bit like the clouds with no rain, which James talks about. I think it's James. Says there's the like clouds with no rain. Okay. It's Ayesha from God FM, just having a chat about the microwave and how I got on. I really enjoy taking things apart. And you might find that it's good to take things apart as well. I recommend everyone be doing it right now. Yeah, you might find little microphones and things in everything. That's what I think. All right. Have a good day. It's Ayesha from God FM. If you want to find me, you can find me on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Chrome, YouTube, Apple X, as well as TikTok, and Telegram as God FM News, God FM New, God FM Radio, and God FM Group. I did take a JBL speaker apart, and I found a microphone in it. I think I've got photos of it, and if I have, I'll post them at the end of this as well. All right. Love you lots. Kiss, kiss. Take care.